Well, hello there. Yeah, I really do need to sort that out. One cannot just, enter one's house and stumble upon a pile of trash. Right. So, what shall we do today? First of all, let's unload the ingredients. Oh, one day we'll have so much fun. I mean, I will have lots of fun brewing heaps of potions, but just not today. Not today because we are working on our strength and endurance this round. Right. Anything else to store? No. No. Alright then. This blimey thing. Look. It weighs 3 kilos a bottle, and then it costs only 25. And it fortifies endurance and at the same time drains intelligence and fortifies intelligence 10 points. Which is actually... Oh, come on. And you know what? When this guy was talking about these special flavors from Orathan Forest, I thought, oh, come on, there are only poisonous stuff growing there, so it cannot be particularly good. And yep, it appears I was right. Alright, now let's get something down then. Like what? Like this is the sword that we actually will carry. Oh, another glass sword. We will take a look at that. No, too heavy. We'll take this very creepy looking helmet. Not to be greeted by it every time we come in. Yeah, this is heavy ammo and this is medium. No place whatsoever. Alright, let's put it in here. One day I'll need to sort out all my armor stuff. One day. Everything is so heavy. Come on. How many more walks to the basement do I need to do? Oh, drag short bow. Where is it? No. They should be labeled. I mean the coffers. The chests. The treasure chests. Sting of debilitation. I forgot. Where is my blunts? This is my blunt. Yeah. Where are you? Right. Are we done? Ah, spear. Yeah. Not this one. This one. I think we're done now. Right. Do we need to... Yeah. We should probably... Now, these are actually... I think I will use them. Either one of them. I don't know yet which one. What do we have? I have a feeling that this might be one of the best axes I have. Apart from thrust. 1, 2, 3. No. This one is better. But still, it's a unique Ayleid war axe looking very, very nice. Now, this is a long blade. Yeah, this is long blade. Dwarven long blade. Right, now, what else do we have? Nothing. Right, I guess we are good. And now, I need to decide which glass sword is gonna be our favorite this day. So this is 4 to 23 and this is 2 to 24 slash 33 and 30. Actually, this one is better. And it's also enchanted. Right, let's take this one. What do we have here? I forgot. Random stuff. Just random loot. Like silver hand mirror. Right, now. Properly sorry. I am for slurping because we've got some hot chocolate. And hot chocolate being hot cannot be drunk in any civilized manner. You have to slurp it, right? You obviously do. Right. And this hot chocolate is thanks to... the fact that today morning we went to a farmer's market. And whenever I can grab myself a little bit of 11 p.m. Nice. How about some reading time? We've got Ayleid ruins. Ooh, nothing more much to choose. Right. And not very long one. Right. Glories and Laments among the Ayleid ruins by Alexandre Hetrard. Probably a Breton. Probably. Having arrived in Deladil, halfway on the Gold Road between Skingrad and the Imperial City. Where is Deladil? I don't recall such a place. Right. I resolved to make a side trip to view the magnificent ruins of Kayatata or Seyatata. Well, so even though I don't know Deladil, I certainly do know the ruins of Kayatata or Sayatata, whichever. I think it was pronounced Kayatata, right? Or Shadow of the Father Woods in the ancient Ayleid tongue. After many hours of difficult travel through tangled hawthorns, hells, and limberlosts, I was suddenly struck dumb by the aspect of 5 pure white columns rising from a jade-green mound of vines to perfect V-shaped arches and graceful capitals towering above the verdant forest growth. Verdant? Is verdant another word for green? I think so. This spectacle caused me to meditate on the lost glories of the past and the melancholy fate of high civilizations now poking like splinters shards of bone from the green ground tumulus of time-swept obscurity. Within the forest tangle I discovered an entrance leading down into the central dome of a great underground edifice once dedicated to Magnus, the god of sight, light, and insight. Dimly lit by the faded power of its magical pools, the shattered white walls of the enclosure shimmered with a cold blue light. The marble benches of the central plaza faced out across the surrounding waters to tall columns and sharp arches supporting the high dome. From the central island, stately bridges spanned the still pools to narrow walkways behind the columns, with broad vaulted avenues and limpid canals leading away through ever-deepening gloom into darkness. Reflected in the pools were the tumbled columns, collapsed walls, and riotous root and vine growth thriving the dark half-light of the magical fountains. The ancient Ayleids recognized not the 4 elements of modern natural philosophy, earth, water, air, and fire, but the 4 elements of high elf religion, earth, water, air, and light. The Ayleids considered fire to be but a weak and corrupt form of light, which Ayleid philosophers identified with primarily magical principles. Thus, their ancient subterranean temples, forget about it, and sanctuaries were lit by lamps, globes, pools, and fountains of purest magic. It was by these ancient, faded but still active magics that I knelt and contemplated the departed glories of long-dead Ayleid architects. Gazing through the glass-smooth reflections of the surrounding pools, I could see, deep below, the slow pulse, the waxing and waning of the welkin stones. The chiefest perils of these ruins to the explorer are the cunning and deadly mechanisms devised by the Ayleids to torment and confound those who invade their underground sanctuaries. What irony that after this many years, these devices should still stand vigilant against those who would admire the works of the Ayleids. For it is clear, these devices were crafted in vain. They did not secure the Ayleids against their true enemies, which were not the slaves who revolted and overthrew their cruel masters. Yeah, should the Dharmas not, learn their lesson? Nor were they the savage beast people who learned the crafts of war and magic from their Ayleid masters. No, it was the arrogant pride of their achievements, the smug self-assurance that their empire would last forever, that doomed them to fail and failed into obscurity. I really do remember these ruins from Oblivion, and I must say that I am really looking very much forward to seeing how the Sky Oblivion team does it. I mean, based on this book, I would say that we are in for a treat, aren't we? I mean, the ruins and Oblivion were also really, really nice. Well, nice. It's not a good word for Ayleid ruins, right? Yeah, let's have a nap. And yeah, hot chocolate. Like, you know, the milk, so-called milk, that is being sold to us in the shops, it's just, you know, a white fluid rather than proper milk. So I actually do rarely use it. I much more prefer my market milk if I only can put my hands on it. Right. How are we doing? Alright, endurance is falling behind. But it is alright. We will get there. Let's get back. And you know what? Warren.
Might be seen.
What did she said?
Friend?
She said, too many elves. I might be seen. Do you have anything mischievous on your mind? Or do you simply want to, you know, run off? Yeah, so, now. Last time, we saw a little tiny bit of Othreleth Woods. And I liked it so much, I took many pictures. And actually, most of Othreleth Woods is not on the map. So I guess I will never see it. But I've been thinking, how about exploring the wood to, you know, to the extent that is possible? I mean, just explore everything we can. Oh no, just don't tell me. Thank you. Let's F5 ourselves. No, not the best frame, but obviously, you know, there's always something nice about having Betty Natchez in frame. Yeah, this is such a nice and lovely place. I really do think I could settle down here. Somewhere here. Yeah, and I particularly liked the sounds deep in the woods. Yeah. No, you know what I mean. Oh, look. Oh, come on. Nah. Those sounds. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Yeah, go. Mm-hmm. I love those Maranta sort of thing. Oh yeah, this cures common disease, and this might be the only thing that has got any positive effects. Yeah. Isn't it just stunning? And I'm not particularly meaning the frame. I am meaning this restores fatigue. Like a typical giant garlic would. But look at this golden dust. Oh my god. It's hard to harvest new mushrooms when you don't have hands. You know what? There is a frame everywhere I look. Well, sort of. If I only had my telephoto or a macro or whatever. I don't know, 50 millimeters at least. But alright, we've got what we've got. Make do with it. Stop complaining about wide angle lenses. I particularly remember one situation when I chose to shoot with wide angle, and this was, you know, in the mountains. We had hiked. We have been hiking in the mountains, and we went, oh, the silt strider here looks very, very nice. In the morning haze. Not the best shot. Yeah, and on the mountain, on the top, there was this magnificent view, and you know, just the long lens couldn't make it justice. I had to take the wide angle, and I think I took 24 millimeters, which is really, you know, you cannot get much wider without really dreadful distortions. What is that? Larenhall, right? Yeah. Larenhall? Some kind of a back entrance, I guess. Right. What is it? Hmm. Hmm. I like this fellow, but I don't like this big one next to it. Hmm. Do you hear that grumpy dimer somewhere there? Let's go and ask. Maybe he'll have some work for us. They're not Dunmer. I was sure I had Dunmer. Right?
What do you want?
Nasrama. Speak to Do GC. He's the talker. Right, but what about your background? Nasrama is big and strong. Oh yeah, surely. And so she gets paid to defend her smaller and weaker friend. Right? You sure are big.
Welcome.
And you're?
Buy from us, yes.
A peddler? No. Welcome, welcome. Are you here to look at Drojish's wares? Really?
What do you want?
Ah. Lamps. Right. Topaz. Mm-hmm. Eye star. Oh, look how precious that is. Because it gives insight. Jade. Opal. Pearl. I don't really remember if I have any jade. I think I have blue topaz, but do I have jade? Latest rumors. Though Zishi does not trade in rumors, he trades far more valuable goods. Little advice. The guard at the gate is very willing to be persuaded that what happens outside the walls is not his concern. Sorry, Drozhisi realized that his advice is unlikely to be helpful to you. Not really, because we are outside the gates, which means that
Over there. That's no.
if I decide to, get your wares without paying, the guard will not intervene. But I am not gonna do that. I am gonna go and explore this wonderland. Plantation. Yeah. So we will go past the plantation and into the woods. I love those sounds. I only wish you could see your birds. If they sing so beautifully, yet you see no birds actually, right? So yeah, this is one small sort of loose end there. Ah, Ah, I cannot make it right. I guess this is the best that we can do. Now, this is nice. This little cluster of uh, whatever that is. Looks like, you know, big feathers or plumes. Cliff racer plumes, right? But all right. Ah, Willow's mortar. That's a red finding for me yet. Yeah, so remember I told you in the last one that my husband called me from downstairs, like literally called me on the phone to tell me that our cat has come home. Because, you know, then I got distracted and I didn't tell you the whole story. And the whole story is that we've got something like a little bit of a cat saga going on at home. Because we have some shares in 3 of them. You know, I cannot say that we have 3 cats because you actually don't have cats, like never. You might feed them, they might even sleep under your roof, but you don't actually have them, if you know what I mean. So we've got some shares in 3. And there is my Ursa, but she's actually not the first, she's the second one. And she's quite young. She is about, oh my god, I don't remember. I think she's 3. She came to Poland when the war in Ukraine started. So when was it? Oh crap! My memory is so rubbish. But I think it was 3 years ago, right? So she came from some Ukrainian animal shelter together with 8 dogs or something. And I had 2 dogs at the time, so I didn't take any dog. I couldn't. But I took her. And I really didn't know what I was taking back then. Because I only knew that she's little and she's black. That was all. And I went to the shelter and we spent like half an hour trying to lure the cat out of the behind the cabinet or something, because she really didn't, you know, she was terrified. She didn't want to go out. And when she actually did come out, and the lady that was, you know, working in the shelter, and she was sort of dealing with the whole situation. And she told me that she's supposed to be a pedigree cat. Russian blue. Believe it or not. So, I'm not really sure if she's Russian blue or British blue. And according to some sources, I think she's rather British blue because she has got a very peculiar round head, a very beautiful one. But anyway, she's black, like she's black as a coal. She's just pitch black. She has got a little white something under her chin and on her belly, but really just a touch of white here and there and nothing more. So other than that, she's pitch black. And she also is very, very soft to touch. I don't think I have ever had a cat that is so, pleasant to touch. Obviously, she wouldn't stay on in your lap. She wouldn't get on your knees. No way. No way. She's her own. But she's very lovely. I mean, she does show you her appreciation in her own ways, but she does that. And I really do have a very special, soft place for that cat. And yeah, but she was second, actually. She's the second. And the first cat is Eric. And Eric is something that you call a tuxedo cat, which means he's basically black and white. More black than white. But still, lots of white, actually, compared to Ursa. Is just, 1/3 of him is white. So yeah, he's and he's a grumpy one. He is actually very, very nice cat, but he has got his sort of little. I remember those two cat catchers. One day I'll come and kill you. He has got moods. He's very moody. He's a very moody cat. Like one of the most moody cats. Ooh. We are back in Edelville Plantation. Alright. Can we make any use of this route? Don't think so. How about this way? Uh-huh. What do you think? Not the best frame, but still. You know what? All those, best frames, worst frames, it just doesn't matter. To me, it's just pleasure of taking pictures, even though you do it with your camera or with your print screen button. Right, so Eric is a grumpy one, and he's very tiny. He weighs half of what Ursa does, so she's 5 kilos and he's 2.5. And well, actually, there is a funny history about him being brought home. Because I was working at the time in a very, very remote place. Like, it took me an hour or... Come on! I didn't pick that much, did I? So I was working in a very remote place, and basically he just came to me to my office. Like, he came in and he said, I'm staying. I went to search if anybody knows that cat, if anybody knows where he's from. Nobody knew. Everybody said, oh yeah, he's been in our office as well, and we've basically drove him out. So I've been looking for the whole day for the proprietor, so to speak, of the car. I found no one, and I said, well, then I guess you are coming home with me. And I took him home, and the little bastard peed in my car. And he was a boy, you know, not castrated yet. So you can imagine the smell in my car. So when I came back home, we took the sort of the couch, the couch from the car, and we washed it in the bathroom. We have been living in our house for like a week or something. We've just moved in the house where we live now, and we didn't know. We honestly didn't know anything, and when we didn't know anything about, you know, living in the house. And when we had to wash this couch, the back seat of the car, and we had to wash it many times to get rid of the smell. And we actually we saw a leak, and quite a big leak in the basement. And then it occurred that the bathroom was done wrong, and the lovely person who did Lerenhul again. But look, it looks so nice now with the breach and everything. Yeah, so the person who was doing the bathroom, he how do you say it? Put a screw through the drain. How very nice of him. And so if not for Eric and his peeing on my back seat in my car, so that we had to, you know, use a lot of water to rinse it, and it was like, I don't know, multiple bathtub worth of water, like loads of water to wash that back seat. So if it hadn't been for him, we would probably end up with, I don't know, some mold going on in the basement, because we wouldn't probably notice the leak. It would be, you know, just dripping, drip after drip after drip for many months before we would see the mold in the basement probably, or in some other parts of the house. And yeah, so actually Eric saved us from a very big problem down the line. Yeah, so that's Eric. But apart from being eternally grateful to Eric for his peeing on my couch, he really is a grumpy cat. Like, I mean, he really is. He doesn't do anything wrong to Ursa. He's quite a nice older brother to her, and it was funny to watch because he would, how do you say it, punch her face every now and then when she was little. I would go all crazy like, Eric, you blimey bastard, leave her alone. She's young, she's a kid. What are you doing to her? And yeah, and my husband would go, leave them be. He's teaching her how to behave in the world. And I guess, oh gosh, look at the haze. Look at the haze. I guess those chimes from the Daedric ruins. Oh, it gives me creeps. Yeah, so he actually is quite a good older brother. He has never hurt her. I mean, he has punched her face multiple times, but never, never in a really, really violent way. And cats can be violent if they want to. So no, it is fine. They are fine, and they really love each other. But then, well, Eric is, how to call it? He is very sociable. I mean, he likes to venture around. Who are you? I'm pretty sure I don't want to. Seducer. Yeah, so he decided to, do some sightseeing, and he acquired at least 2 other households in the process. So one household we know about, our neighbors, and we know that Eric is a frequent guest. In their place, but we don't know the other one. And we know that there is someone, a third house. We know that because there was one day that he was neither here nor at the second house, and it was really, really bad weather, and he just, I'm pretty sure he was somewhere safe, because it's that kind of cat that prefers lying on a pillow than being wet and cold. So yeah, the guy, yeah, he can take care of himself. And now we've got a little bit of a, as I said, a little bit of a cat saga going on, because I like that frame a lot. Like a lot. Look at this path. This path winding over there, and this purple. I know. I said multiple times I hate magenta, but it doesn't look that bad. This purple. Look, this purple and this purple, they complement each other. I like this frame very much. Yeah, so yeah, cat saga. Last year we started noticing a cat smell around the house. And you know, it couldn't be Eric. He's castrated, obviously. Shall we go in and investigate? I really like the Velothi Towers, so I am really inclined to go in and investigate. But I want to pick the shrooms. Yeah. And there is a word, stinks. It's not exact. That's a nice welcome. Gold? Of course. Why would I leave the gold lying around the skulls? I'm barely hurting him.
Stupid!
Even though I did the critical damage, I think. Oh, crap. No, no, no. I'm not going to... Oh, no. That's exactly what I wanted to... not to happen. Oof. Alright. No, no, they are far too problematic to, you know, fool around with long blades. So what I was talking about, yeah, the stinks. And stinks is probably a German word. I don't know, I don't speak German, but it sounds German, doesn't it? And it's not the word, the typical word that you would use for a bad smell, but it's a common word. We use it a lot. So there was a lot of stinks around the house. Yes, last summer or last autumn we started noticing that, and we also started noticing that Eric is behaving
Stupid!
like really very... Oh, come on. Like he's really upset and nervous. Bone Lord Warrior, right? Warder. Oh. Oh, creepy. So, Sandrium's lesson. Let's take it, why not? I have a bad feeling about that. No, we are still fine. Vivek and Mafala, I've seen this book many times, so no need. Right. Oh, crap. Oh. I thought... No, come on. I don't want to kill another master of something. Let's... Can we calm humanoid? Yes, we can. Let's try it.
You're mine.
Alright. Oh, no. What have I done? What have I done? I've butchered it. Where did we last F5 ourselves? Oh, come on. Oh. No, nothing. How about some... Right, so maybe he will not attack me anymore. Oh, look, how many undead.
Surrender now, and I might.
Oh, no. I guess...
Come on, fight.
Look, he's tough. He is tough. Oh, come on. Die already. Glorious Furatius. He is tough. I mean, he was. Alright. Warding Amulet. Constant effect. Resist normal weapons. Resist magicka. I want it. Loads of gold. A key. And some nice, extravagant or common stuff. Alright. Can we sleep? Yeah, we can. Even though we've got this combat music going on. Fae Falcon. Alright. We need our hand. Oh. Scroll of Supreme Domination. Look at that price. Oh, conjugation. I don't really want... Bonewalker rituals. Alright, but Arcana restored? No. Doors of the Spirit. Alright, let's take this. Ugh. And I have been sleeping here. Oh, crap. Cooking knife. Come on. Gross. Another one. Dead body. Silver spark skewer. 100 septims. Oh. Garnets. Yes, please. Random gold. More random gold. Right. Some ingredients. Corpse preparation number 1. It's nothing very interesting. But here we've got volume 2 and 3. But no. Right. I guess we are done here. Where do we have our mark? Oh, somewhere here. Alright, let's go home. What did I just do? I just... No. You see, I need to fix the grass. It just... it makes me... A Diamantin Tanto. Is it better than my Dragon's Blade? 36, 38. No, it's not better. It's actually quite worse. More? Oh. Right. Yeah, so the things around the house. So, and Eric was really very unnerved. Like he was going around and how do you say the noise? How do you call the noise that cats make when they are really very angry with you? Is it cat? The dogs growl, right? And the cats, I don't know. And he was making those angry noises, really angry noises. He started weeing around the house. Being castrated, it was not, that bad, but still. Come on. Pretty bad. So I decided to do something about that. And we started seeing a stray cat that we not know of. Like we didn't know where he was from, which house did he live in, probably none. And well, he obviously was not castrated, so oh my god, this stinks. A very regular cat, like, I don't know the name, how do you call this sort of color, but it's a very regular cat which is sort of grayish brown with the stripes. Yeah, and he is actually not the best looking cat on earth, really. He looks sort of like a typical, we call it roof cats in Poland. A typical roof cat, no pedigree at all. And I started feeding him. And well, one day I caught him. And when I caught him, well, obviously the days of his jewels were numbered. he was staying in a bathroom for quite some time. It was quite funny. Like the vet told us, well, yeah, you need to take into consideration that the pee of the cat, even the male cat, even if he is castrated, but up to 3 months, his pee is quite aromatic. That's a nice way of putting it, right? And now this stinks, being called an aromatic urine. Oh gosh. So we had quite a time. Oh, it was difficult. And you know, the most problematic thing is that he is twice as big as Eric. So Eric is afraid. He's terrified of him, and we need to separate them. And if one of them is around, then the other needs to be in the bathroom. You know, I mean, when Eric is at home, that Emil, because we called him Emil, because obviously, having two cats in one house, you need to call them, you know, almost identically, so that everybody was confused as to which cat you are actually calling. And right, stupid me. Anyways, so yeah, when Eric is at home and Emil is coming in, there is a little bit of a problem because we need to separate them, and that's why he was calling me, because he didn't have time to come up and, you know, call me, like tell me to get down and help him. He just called me on the phone because he had a phone next to him. Yeah. Am I? Actually, I think I could practice something on you, because you don't seem to be that. Right? Quick close. Not quick enough. A lockpick, obviously. Ah, newt scare pauldrons and griefs, so very cheap, even though looking well. Oh, that is nice. Copper shield, copper axe. Oh my god, it is so hefty. I cannot. Oh. And yeah, the rest is just regular. I would like to have it just for the sake of, you know, the collection. Some regular loot. Right? How about... Oh, what enemies? Oh my god. An angry creep. Really? A vicious, angry creep. Unbelievable. Right. I guess we are approaching, yeah, the edge of the map. So it looks as if We were sort of approaching some kind of a sea or vast lake. No, we are approaching the edge of the map, which is fine. We actually can... Ah, look. Ah. Bless you. Where are you? Did you hear that? Oh my god, it looks so... Oh. Yeah. Sorry, there is the edge of the map over there. Some Dunmer's stronghold. I think we should go and investigate and... Yeah. Oh gosh. Right. Shall we go and find the guy? The sneezing guy? I cannot see anyone. Hello.
What do you want?
Look at her eyes. Oh, hello there. I wasn't expecting any visitors today. It's good that you're here, though. Have you spoken to my husband, Gartha, outside? We are looking for someone to deliver a letter to our son, Dralnas Virion. No, I heard him sneeze, but that's about it. He's a good boy, very devout, but he's not very good at keeping in contact with his parents. Rumors? It seems fewer and fewer people care about the traditions of our ancestors anymore. Oh, really? Lord Clarin tore down the marketplace in Clarenhall and built a temple to foreign gods. I'm worried about the future of our nation. Ah, yeah, you should be. You should be. So where is the sneezer? Hello? Here. Oh,
May I help you?
you took shelter in this cork bulb. Greetings, traveler. We don't have many folk passing by our little farm. Can I trouble you for a favor? I need someone to deliver a letter to my son, Dralnas Virion. Our son Dralnas has been a disciple of a hermit named Laments for a few years now. He's only on the other side of the river, but neither I nor my wife are strong enough to row across anymore. Oh, really? Dralnas occasionally comes back to see us, but it's been a long time since his last visit. We just need someone to take this letter to him and bring back his response. We don't have much to offer, but we would compensate you for your time as much as we can. Are you able to help us? Yeah, of course. Thank you so much. Here's the letter to Dralnas. He lives with Dalmandrinith in a Velothi tower named Surpu, which is on the left bank of the river, almost directly due north of here. I'm afraid that the land road is very long, as you would need to go via the bridge at Clarenhall and then turn off the main road somewhere west of Othmura. It would be much quicker to swim across the Cannet, assuming that you're strong enough and you can keep the letter dry. You know what? I have got a seafarer ring, so yeah. Nalmandrinith. He's an old priest who lives on the other side of the river. I think he used to serve in a village temple somewhere, but he left that behind for the more contemplative life of a hermit. He would occasionally cross the river to buy food from our farm, which is how Dralnas met him. Please return soon. Sure. Rumors. Lord Claren has built a chapel to foreign gods down in Hall. No good can come of it, that's for sure. Well, you know, I am a lame. What am I? How is that called? Yeah, layman of the temple, but come on. What kind of gods do you actually have? They're not god, they're just immortal. They're not gods, actually. Well, they do have some powers, but your regular magicians, you know, your Telvanni lords have powers, so. It's not very... Yeah, I can see the tower then. Alright. If he's so afraid about the letter getting wet... Oh my god, just... Oh, oh. Yeah, it's... I mean, it is lovely and I've loved it since the very first time I saw it. But it's growing on me very much and I think I like the sound of nada make. And I think I will settle somewhere here. What? I got this, yeah, warding amulet. This is nice. And where is it? Where is... Yeah, the ring of Marara I need. Marara's ring, where is it? Here. And I don't need this anymore. Yeah. We are golden now. Right. You know, I'm occasionally very upset about not having the rest of Othreleth Woods, but it's alright. I can make it myself. Blimey. Not the best frame. No, not the best frame. But I really like those, you know, this bluish purplish spores, and I just can't... Oh, that's better. But we need to chop that wood down. All right. So beautiful. The people who made this models and all those all this biome, they're just pure artists. Oh my god, I just wish I could tell them. I just wish I could tell them how much I appreciate this. Oh, it's so abrupt. Look. Ay, ay, ay. See that? So abrupt. Well, it spoils the view a little bit, but let's try not to dwell on that too much. Let's have 5. Obviously, we should have 5 more often. I don't think there's... Oh, come on, we will not rob a hermit, will we? Also cool. Yeah, there's my dog with me and he's sleeping and... this place doesn't actually look very much lived in, does it? I'm worried. I'm getting worried.
Yes, Outlander. How do you do?
I'm getting so worried. Oh crap, he looks sinister as hell. Cult worship. Daedra. Alright, Gospel on Sandalin, that's alright. Sariani's Sermon, Pilgrim's Path, alright. Consolation of Prayer, everything looks good. Lessons of Vivek that I'm going to snatch in a second. But where is your young apprentice, sir?
Please join me.
Oh, really? Yeah, how can I help? I've actually been intending to send a letter to Drana's parents, but I haven't known what to say. You see, I've been trading him as a crusader. Crusader? A hermit training a crusader. Alright. That's the strange world they live in. He has had some natural talent combined with a youthful zeal for the tribunal. I used to be a crusader myself back when I was very young, and I saw a lot of myself in him. I thought that he was ready and sent him on a quest to destroy the Daedra cultist in Ardusaranit. I sent him there, but he hasn't returned. I'm certain he has perished. You ought to tell his parents, but perhaps we can soften the blow. Go to Adursanit and finish what poor Dralnas started. If you do find his body, see if he has his signet ring. He always carried it with him, and I'm sure it would give his parents great comfort to have it back. I don't think so, really. You can find the Daedric ruin due north of here, deeper into the woods. It's an old ruin, full of the vile worshippers of the bad Daedra. Follow the road north of here, then keep going north when the road forks off to the right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that now that we know that, and I'm going to read the letter, because it's obviously, it doesn't harm anybody anymore. It will be, you know, heartbreaking. Alright. Alchemy. Ah. Intelligence 4. Oh, crap. You know what? I don't really know what to do. I mean, I would like to keep playing, but it's getting late, and at the same time, you know, today we have time change. I mean, we rewind the clocks. Due north. This is due north, I guess. Yeah, so we rewind the clock 1 hour back. So it is before, it's 8:45. Which actually is a little bit early. Even to myself. White lichen. I thought for a second that this GURP is going to leave me in peace, but no. Of course not. The ugliest. You know, it looks like a cross between a bumblebee and a frog. Oh, look. Yeah, I'm not sure about this frame, but so sorry about this. You know, finishing that abruptly. Oh. Yeah, you could just sit down and fish like in Skyrim. Yeah, I see the ruins. And I don't like the look of it. Alright, let's a 5. Let's put some hearth hill on. And let's get to it, shall we? That is an ugly one. Riin, would you please hit him? Why are you missing so badly? Come on, Riin, you can do better than that. Alright. can sleep. You know, Daedric ruins are menacing, but this, you know, the spores and the glowing mushroom, it's just look hauntingly beautiful. Ah. One more time. How much mana do you have? Or magicka? Oh. Yeah, I guess the guy is certainly dead if there are Ultranax around the entrance. Sorry. Ooh. Oh, we've got the whole party. And some... Oh. Oh. Oi, 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 oi. Alright. What have I done? Actually, I wanted to rest. Yeah. Oh. No time for, you know, taking pictures. We need to get back and sort this merry band of oi oi oi. They hit hard with this poison stuff. Oh, come on. He got stuck in the... Right. Cheshisa? Ha! Jink Blade. This looks creepy, this Pioneer helm. Right? So... Uh-huh. I know. That's her, and I thought... I thought that was the body of the guy. I don't have the space. Yeah, I don't think it's him. Right, so he's not him. Who is Enwa? Me? Another Jink Blade. Jink something. person wearing drag stuff. Alright, right. I guess you are quite proficient. But look. With short blade, you are not really a match for me, right? Expensive shirt. Drag Viper Mace. Dracula's Maradlarai Bone Mold Shield. Alright. Oh wow. I think I will need to, come back here and loot the place thoroughly. But you know what? Right. Inner shrine. Something tells me he's there. Oh. I knew that. I knew it. It's just like poking a tin with a fork. Heart of the Daedra. Oh crap. And I'm done. I don't have any. I've got 1 kilogram left, right? Ay. And actually I shouldn't. I should sleep to recover. Yeah. There's the merry party. Oops. Ooh, osh. No way. What has just happened? Burden. Crap, I hate this stuff. I hate this stuff. Yeah, the boy is positively dead. Oh, the mountain battle axe. No, I cannot leave that. I can leave steel stuff, but... Oh, crossbow of accuracy. 45 microspan. Nice. Why? Can that... Owada an bowl mold pauldron. Owada an. There's so many, different... armors for... My health bar. There's so many armors. Oh no, I cannot see. Oh come on, over encumbered. Like how? What do you have? What is... Oh, come on. Oh, strength damage. Alright, maybe we have some restore strength. Could be handy. Speed, willpower, no. Ay, 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 ay. Restore, restore. Why don't I have the most, you know, used and important stuff? I have fortify strength and I really don't need it. Alright. Now, what is that thing on your face? Nibenese bronze helmet. I want it. Together with your expensive glass die katana. Well, the guy looks quite Nibenese. He does. Alright, we will loot the place a little bit later on. Because as you can see, alright, so many things to loot here. Where is the boy? And what ugly Molag Bal? Where is the boy? Come on. What have you done with the body? Probably here. Into the bowels. Oh. So sorry, boy. I don't think you had any chance. I mean... I mean, Riin is level... Oof! Crap! Riin is like level 30, yeah? Milin Faram's scroll. Ah. Yes, of course. Yeah, and... Oh, crap! I cannot leave all that. Can't I? Of course I can't. And there are... Well, actually... No, there's... Corpse preparation. Oh, give me a break. I guess that's all, right? Yeah. Right, so now we need to loot the place somehow. You know what? I think I am gonna stop for today. And tomorrow, well, the next time, probably tomorrow since it's Sunday, we'll do rain and more wind and all this lovely stuff. I will probably think of some way of looting the place. Get the bad news to the parents. And yeah, continue our exploration of Othreleth Woods. Which is... I think that actually, you know, the Ascadian Isles are, you know, out of the question. This is where I live. I mean, this is where my cottage is. Here. But apart from Riin and now also Coronati Basin, which is beautiful, I think this Othreleth Woods might be just, you know, top of the top. Even though you know, Gracelands also. If I had to pick one place to settle down, I would positively be in a great conundrum. Right, so now, thank you. I hope I didn't bore you to death with my cat saga. See you tomorrow. Bye.